like I have microphone on. Andresia's coming to join us. How's everybody doing? I see the chat. Understand that. I don't want to get involved in any kind of furry rivalry. I would like to avoid that if I can. So, let's see. Last time we left, we had just suffered a loss in the Constellation family. It's very sad. Everybody take a moment. I think we will get to have a funeral at some point in time in the future, but the place is a complete and total wreck. We've gone through high price to pay, and Barrett was the one that just accidentally was lined up to take the fall. Sam survived. Sorry, some of you would have preferred that to go the other way, but you should probably just roll the dice. I'm doing great, Anna. Thank you very much. Are you a fan of the porcelain work of Anna? Is that where the name came from? Okay, what are we looking for here? We need to find young Miss...
Hey, I've been
Noelle
talking
here.
with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. You know, to Barrett.
That sounds great. I'll be there.
It wouldn't be the same.
I think that starts a clock on this
I'll have
process,
everything
so we'll
set
have
up
to
in a
do
few
that.
days.
So in addition to what we just completed, wow, she's fast. Off stream, I returned to the scow and looted the rest of the place just because I had left some things behind, including his gun, which is called the Gallows, I think, or something like that effect. It's an old Earth gun, like an AK-47 or some sort, or something like that. So I looted that, and I grabbed the rest of the contraband off of it and sold all that stuff off and got rid of it. In the process, I don't think I've triggered anything else quest-wise, but I did pop up to level 20, I think, at this point in time. So yeah, he's at 20, and he's a little further along. I did go back to the outpost on Vessel 3B and put up the collector's outfit and just some other miscellaneous nonsense like that. So I think the goal today was to talk to Noelle about the funeral and get moving on the rest of the main quest line. I think that's going to take us to Final Glimpses, and that's going to take, I think that's the one we just started. It's going to take a little bit of time. If I can get to it today, I'm going to try to get Entangled started, or at least to the beginning. And I really don't have any idea how long it's going to take us to get to that point. We need to go talk to Keeper Aquilas, I think is his name. I think that's what we agreed to do. Yeah, so we have to wait 5 UT days for that, but we need to talk to Keeper Aquilas at some point in time. So we're just going to go ahead and start that process. And for those of you who have been through this before, you know we're just going to chat with a couple of different people. Not so sure that's the most exciting thing, but we're going to learn some lore and push this little quest line along.
Over here. There's something...
Yeah, there's something. There's something we need to discuss. How close can I get to the Keeper? We'll visit the realtor. Oh, and I think we did pick up a pirate ship a couple sessions back on a mission board quest that was done for the Freestar Rangers, and I think I'm going to retrofit that today because we do need something that's going to jump a little longer, a little farther than the Frontier can get us, I think. So, what are you staring at, lady? Kind of spooky. Are there acts for this game? I mean, not formally, right?
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost.
Here he is, trying to convince the children of the day to follow a path.
Sometimes, but you don't.
Well, I like this guy. He's violent.
Not quite what I was
What's up, brother?
thinking, but
Marcus
that's
Lestari.
a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel.
Kilgore, nice to see you.
You know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Keeper Aquilas, can we have a moment?
Ah, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil.
I guess they brought azaleas
But
from
Keeper,
Earth 300 years
come and
ago.
Catch up.
Oh, well, what's on both your minds?
We know your church is connected to a group of space weirdos, but we're going to be polite about it.
Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other, even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
We'll kick that up a tiny bit and see if that helps. The Sanctum Universum. I don't think I chose any of these as a trait. Wow, they're quick. Give me just a second here. I'm going to go check something. This might kick the game
now
out.
that we
I
have
don't
a
know what's
little
going on.
privacy. Could you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Let's just get
We've
straight to the
lost
point.
people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled system?
Hey, Ben.
There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
I think Mateo brought us here.
And I think I can help. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can
That's
give you
kinda
a path
spooky.
to discovering its meaning.
Nice job,
There's an
Andresia.
old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum.
I will keep
of
watch on you
someone
from
who
out
walked
here.
the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic
So we have the
cult
hunter,
of Varun,
the keeper, and the pilgrim so far.
and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum.
Yeah, we're keeping her with us, Kilgore.
His addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't
I think
a
she'll be
metaphor,
useful if we get into
but a
Entangled,
code,
or when we do.
a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave? I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this unity pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have. The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. The rune worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Sounds like a good plan, Mr. Mateo. You seem confused about a lot of things. Seek clarity, my friend. Come on, let's go. Let's go find one of your sisters. Oh my. Well, congratulations on the Xbox upgrade. That sounds like a high price to pay. That's a bad joke. Sorry. So I can talk to either one of these folks right now, right? Varun Prisoner, House of Enlightenment. Okay. Let's go to the well. I love that picture. A giant cat face in neon. Now, keeping in mind, there aren't actually any live small cats in the game. So how terrified must the people of Neon be to see that giant cat up on the screen? You can recommend anything you like. I'll take it into consideration. I haven't added much to the game on the PC in a long time, and I've got an Xbox as well, and so I've been playing around with those. But I kind of turn some on, turn them off.
Had to cancel my vacation.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well.
Hey, Andy.
A lot of people in need. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are back.
Sorry, my bad.
Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you? Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of
His tone changed pretty quickly. That's funny.
Won't insist. Our early
Labs
records
are
mostly
canonically
administrative.
extinct in
Librarian
Starfield.
projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures.
Well, you can
But
buy the
there
little
is
food,
a series
the
of
little
exchanges
chocolate
the family
labs in a
members recorded
box.
in a lot of detail. It's the closest
They're a
thing I
tasty
had to
snack,
Willis's
which is
described.
kind of disturbing.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built
Show
on the
power
individual's
name.
own
Okay.
morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up.
Hunter,
All
Keeper,
of human effort
Pilgrim,
is a story of
Drifter.
cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
I also hate the number of 2 with a fiery passion. 2's a good number, especially for binaries.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it, sounds like a gathering point, or a center.
Okay.
Or in
Sounds good.
mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning. Always happy to help.
You have been very helpful. Indeed. Actually, I'm close enough to get over here. Come on. Sorry, didn't mean to stand on you. Hurry, hurry, Andreja. She over here in security. I forget, does she have a name? Other than just Bald Varun Zealot Girl?
Hello.
Yeah, you're not very helpful. Hello. Mirza. I don't think I ever noticed her name before. That's excellent.
Got a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat leech as
Go away,
long as
buddy.
my leg.
A visitor?
Oh.
I have all the company I need.
I don't need
He
to judge
knows
her.
not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions. The Great Serpent waits in the shadows.
Mirza,
He will
Durza,
entwine the
2
universe,
syllables. The rest
and
of it's
all
right.
but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less. Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy
Hunter,
to
keeper,
Jinan.
pilgrim,
But
drifter,
such
unbeliever.
is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent. He does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight.
4 times.
Over 120 rotations of the planet they
Whatever
are
could
on.
it mean?
Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy.
Where do you get that,
And
Dan?
delivers the killing
I've never
blow.
tried it.
That is all. Then we are done. Leave me.
Thanks, Mirza. That was great. Nothing to say? She's like out here by the door. What's up with that? Hey. Okay. If you're going to be that way about it. I think I need to choose the Serpent's Embrace sometime. I haven't. I might have chosen at least one of the other ones. Or both.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security, does it not?
Alright, so I assume we can go back and talk to the Keeper. That doesn't really help. Again, not helpful. Where is he? No, no, no. The church is next to the real estate office. Unrelated.
Hello.
Sorry, Padre. Drag my wet boots through your church. It's not my intention. All right. Where's Mateo? Did you answer all his questions? There's an open chair in here, Andresia. Come talk to the nice man.
Well,
Or
you're
not.
back. What did you learn?
That sounds
Was there
good, Ben.
something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that
And
points to
beyond.
a name. If we're looking for his resting place,
So from what we know, the Pilgrim was really trying to simplify this for all of us normals.
Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 100.
This guy might be more engaging if he didn't have that hat.
Find the Pilgrim's
I'm
resting
just
place.
terribly distracted
And from
by
there,
that.
maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, You've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey.
No, I won't.
I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Oh, I get to choose. Okay, yeah, that's easy.
But what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified? Yes and no. We believe God is out there waiting for us in the universe, and that the grav jump will bring us closer.
The amazing Karnak.
But is gravity itself
Like
an
tap an
article of
envelope
faith?
on his head, is that it?
What
Is
do
that the
you
one?
think?
Okay.
And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle? The processes of the universe are all in accordance with some greater intent. Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun. I have
Thanks,
to
buddy.
admit.
You're great.
Go. Find your truth.
Find my truth. Excellent. He didn't do anything. Thanks for watching my back. I know. I really kind of like that. She's just staring at him from behind him too, right? She's not going in to stand in his field of vision. She's just back there in case, you know, Mr. Hatman there gets a little crazy. Pardon me. So I think what I'm going to do, rather than go straight to end him, is we're going to go grab that ship and do a real fast retrofit on it.
But we are here.
This is...
What will be our next course of action?
Let's do some ship reconfiguration. Does she normally speak up in that?
You should. Hey, what can I
I
do?
really expected her to say something somewhere along there.
Sure. How about?
Okay, let's just... Okay, the Frontier with the Crimson Fleet Captain. It's still named after the... Still named after the guy that we unalived, I guess. Can I just register this from here? Yep, let's do that. I won't spend a lot of time on this. I have a plan.
Sure. How about it?
Not going to claim this is the most optimal plan, but it's adequate is what I'm going to say. Yes, so we have 266,000 of whatevers. What is that? A landing bay? Don't like that landing bay either. Okay, let's put a hab in here. Berth, that sounds good. An empty control station. Put that back on. Can I put an NG6 landing bay there? We don't want that there. Let's move that forward. See if I can put another hab down here. Can't attach it there. It's odd. Captain's quarters. Fuel tank that's not tiny. What do we have here? Captain's quarters, all that good stuff. That's about where I want it. I think that's where I want it. Except for... We're going to duplicate that with a Control G on the PC. Put that over here. Let's put some Vanguard. Auto projector obliterators on here. Got rid of that one on the bottom. We're at about 64,000. Let's paint it. We're gonna make this pretty simple. About red. Just a little bit of red. Yeah, it's not gonna like any of this stuff. Oh, the ship has unattached modules. What did I leave out here? Got a weapon I need to put out there. Little lasers. Rename the ship. What should we rename this thing? Any suggestions? I like bladed weapons. I'm gonna take a drink while anybody has a suggestion. So I muted myself again. Got that out of the way early, hopefully.
Yes, infallible one.
Well, now we have a lot of options. Oh, wait a minute. This thing is... Wait a minute. This thing's still a wreck. Kopesh. That's nice. It's a very kind of esoteric reference, isn't it?
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
Okay, now we have a ship.